Your opinion. Men's 100. Fred Kerley 994.
Fred Kerley has officially, in my opinion, I mean, he's already been doing this, but he has now passed a consistency test, where day in and day out, when Fred Kerley steps on the track against the best of the best, he's going to finish no worse than third, and he's going to be able to beat the best of the best. And him beating here Bromell in this race, I thought just showed the consistency. You have a bunch of 9.8 guys, the Ferdinand Omawara of Kenya, the Akani Simbene of South Africa, Bromell, Norman for that matter. There's a bunch of people who are 9.8 guys, and he's like, I'm going to be consistent. I don't need to run 9.8, but I'm going to be better than all of you. And he runs 9.94. I think we were talking about who should be the 100-meter favorite going into next year. I think I'm now willing to say that Fred Kerley is the 100-meter favorite. I think Fred Kerley has a reason. You have a reason to pick Fred Kerley over Coleman because Coleman's going to be rusty. You have a reason to pick Fred Kerley over Jacobs because Jacobs, you could argue, is a flash in the pan, hasn't showed consistency. There's a reason you can pick him over Noah Lyles because Noah Lyles hasn't been able to show you can do it in the 100. There's a reason you can pick him over Trayvon Bromell now because he's now consistently beating Trayvon Bromell ever since the U.S. trials. All of the people who have a say to say that Bromell, Jacobs, Coleman, and Lyles, and DeGrasse, those 5, I feel like you now have a legitimate argument to say, Kerley, pick Kerley. And it wasn't like that even in June when he was finishing third at the Olympic trials.
Yeah.
Remember, he was third at the Olympic trials. He wasn't second or almost winning, third. So the viewpoint of Fred Kerley was like, yeah, he can gamer, he can find a way to make it. But now it's like, no, he's just straight up, I'll pick him over Bromell. I'll pick him over Baker. I'll pick him over Coleman next year, over Lyles. So he's officially, in my mind, I'm now like, he's not a 400-meter runner to me anymore. Today, he's not a 400-meter runner. He needs to, he's just straight up 100-meter runner, and he's the best in the world. And that's what I think. I mean, he can be a 400-meter runner if he tries doing it, but maybe he'll surprise us and it'll be a shock again. But right now, he's just the best 100-meter runner in the world.
Yeah, first man to ever have the Diamond League wins in the 1, 2, and the 4. The part that impressed me was just he came in as the favorite and was still able to prevail. It was one thing to do it under the radar, but having a little bit of expectations and weight on your shoulder and going in and still being able to get a good race out of it was mighty impressive. And I think everybody's now taking note, if they haven't already, at just the versatility and what he decides to do